Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean, and this is our nightly video report for Tuesday, December 22nd, 2015. So we had some continuation to the rally yesterday. I'm gonna say it's not our typical, say, bottoming pattern that we have. I mean, yes, it's had a nice bump off of here, but typically, these things are screaming higher, and we're still seeing sellers that are stepping in. So this has been pretty confusing, overall, because we timed things good here. We had we locked in some profits, and I was anticipating just really a pullback down, someplace into these levels here before shooting back up again. So when we had these, the 2-day huge drop, it caught me by surprise, and it's going to happen. We're not going to be, exactly. I mean, we could have the direction kind of correct, but when with the options, they're, the thing is, you got to be perfect with them. And I'm saying that because as I was doing these, the option trades that I had, I have another just demo account that I'm doing with Collective too, and I'm not using options. I'm just using either SSO or the SDS, which is the leveraged ETFs. I think they're 2 times. That's it. But in any case, with this move that was going here, it was the same entries that I was making with the options, and that's down, I think, $50 on 400 shares. The options are not doing well because they get killed on the time end of it. But my point is that with the options, you got to be perfect, and I was wrong on this. I didn't see this coming. I was, like I said, I was expecting a pullback, just not this. So it maybe we continue up tomorrow if they we've seen them push up. If they do, and they can break through these resistance levels, then I'm anticipating we could get as high as somewhere in the 2060 by Thursday. But it's we're at resistance right now. The bull, they still have some room to go to get into the overbought levels, and I don't think volume is going to be really that high. So they could, if they want, go here. But it just seems like each day, there's kicking and screaming to go higher, and there's some selling going on. So I think really the bigger picture view of this is that the market has changed. We've had these December rallies that have been going on for close to 6 years now, and this year is totally different. Now, yes, they may try to press it higher into the end of the year, so you can have the the bulls, salespeople on the TV stations saying that the S&P finished green this year, but it was it may be 1 or 2%, not their 10 or 12% like they were predicting. And that's even, we're not even sure that's going to take place. But really, my point is that the market's changing, and we have to understand that things that were very easy, as far as for the bulls and over the last 6 years, are now going to be, they may not be as easy. And I think 2016 is going to be a very, very volatile year. So right now, with our trades, if the bulls, if they pull back, I really want to see this anywhere from the 2032 to the 2027 hold, and then start higher. If they start pulling back more than that, then it's not going to be a good sign. But like I said, they may try to gap it up and come up to here tomorrow. We know that's how they like to do a lot of their movement, is low volume and gap up. So maybe we get something up here. If we do, I'm going to be closing positions. Most likely, there's going to be some losses. But if I can step out with say less losses than I have right now, I'm going to do it. And really, like I said, it was kind of me falling asleep. I really thought this was it, and we were heading someplace up into testing these highs here. And the ones that I have that expire in January, I mean, they were up here, then they were down, then they were back up again, and now they're down. And really the biggest mistake was taking the options that expire this week. That was just, I didn't really check the whole calendar thing, and it was silly, and it's going to cost me. But the 203 options that I have, if we pop up to this level here, I have a feeling we may be able to wash it out with just a little bit of a loss, and then see where those Januaries are. But I'm not really too inclined to be just holding on to things right now. Like I said, they've been kicking and screaming on the way up, and once I'm out of these, I'm probably going to be maybe looking for where to short, because I think once the holidays pass, and if they hold these things up, that we may see things drift a lot lower once everything passes. So anyway, still have some room to go. This was the target area I was looking for. Hopefully they'll get there by by Thursday. That would be nice. On the 15-minute chart, you can see we're at the resistance 2041. So if they pop through it, there's resistance 2049, and above that, that's where that 2061 comes in. So yes, they could get here, but again, really we want to see that 2032 hold. If it doesn't, then the 2022 is going to be the next line in the sand. So let's see what plays out. Like I said, this for the last 7 days, this market's been a little bit tricky with the size of the moves up and down. We've seen the bulls make these moves with low volume and gap ups. Maybe we'll get one tomorrow. But let's see what plays out. And with that, have a great night.